evening, everyone. This is Dustin from Graphics here. We're going live for our first ever Pyware Night School. It's something that we're going to be doing once a week, just to kind of get people's feet wet, show some features, explain things that anybody has questions about. Today, our first one is going to be over the new Pyware Portal. It's the new licensing system and the new backbone for the version 10. So let's go ahead and give it a minute for a couple of people to get in here, and then we'll dive right in. Hope everybody's having a wonderful new year. All right, so the portal can be accessed from our home page. You just click on Pyware Portal here. It's going to ask you to log in. I've automatically logged in here. Let me start this out. So you'll need to first register your user. We've done that here. If you need to register your user, you can click here, and then it's just going to ask for your email. So let's go ahead and log in. All right, and this is the Pyware Portal dashboard. This is where you can now access everything from your 3D license to actually creating groups that you can upload files to as well. You can manage your user information here, upload an avatar, edit any contact information, change your password, notifications, anything of that type of information. So the accounts section here is where your license for Pyware is. When you create your account for the first time, you will not have anything here other than add key. Once you've added a key, this is where your new license information is going to show up. So let's assume I did not have a license added. I'm going to go ahead and choose to add key. Let me acquire my key here. This key is provided when you upgrade to the version 10 or purchase your new license. You'll go ahead and paste your key in here. It's going to show that it's valid or not. So we want to say yes. All right, you'll have a couple of options depending on if you have a license on your account already. The most prevalent option is going to be add key to new account or upgrade account and add new key. So I'm going to choose to add new key. So this is where we'd create our new account name. Let's just say, all right. Okay, so we'll provide our information, go ahead and create that new account and add the key here. Oh, I need to put in that I am in the USA. Our new account has been created successfully. Now, as you can see here, we've got our Pyware Portal tutorial as well as our Pyware tutorial account. You'll notice that you have a manage option and the license level listed here. The manage option, if you want to manage the account, gives you the billing information, the address information, any of that information that you have entered, so you can edit that to upgrade. It also shows the amount of available space that you can actually store files on the Pyware site, the Pyware portal. This section also gives you the ability to edit the users on your account. Previously, if you were adding users to your account, you would need to provide them with the serial number, or they'd need to contact us to activate. Now this is simply done by coming to the account section, choosing manage under your account, and then choosing users. So let's say I wanted to add Amanda to my account here. So we're just going to choose to add user. All right, so we're going to choose that she's going to have an authorized role in the license here. All right, And I can choose to have her be authorized or an administrator. An authorized user will give you the permissions to use the actual Pyware license. An administrator will give permissions to also add additional users to the account. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to add account user here. It's going to add her to the account, and you'll see that we have that listed here. And the same thing can be done with removing or changing roles. So let's say we wanted to remove her from the account. You would select that user, choose remove, and then that user would be removed from the account. That way, if you have other staff members that change periodically, you're able to add and remove them from that account. If they have not created a user, once you add them to the account, the system will provide them an email that's going to give them instructions on how to create a user and then log into the portal to download the software. The change role allows you to change from a authorized user to an administrator. The create access key will create an access key for this particular license, so you can give this key to users that you may not have their email address that you need to add to your account. So you can limit that to a few users. Basically, you can limit it to the number of licenses on your account. Let's take a look here at the next line item, which would be the 3D Professional. This is where you're going to be able to set your license as a favorite if you have multiple accounts that you're a part of. For instance, if you're a part of your own personal license and or a drum corps or marching band organization, you're able to choose your license or their license as the default. This also shows all license information here and the available seats, as well as the download links for the Windows and Macintosh installers. Below, you will see the activations that are currently running. So currently I have this running on my laptop, and I have it set to offline. The session type options are online and offline. Offline means that you're able to use the software when you're not connected to the internet, and that will maintain that for up to 3 weeks without being connected to the internet again. To refresh that, all you would need to do is have the program open and be connected to the internet, and that will automatically refresh in the background. If for whatever reason you need to remove this computer, you would come into your portal here and choose the yes option. What that will do is it will toggle off that session, and then it'll be released back to your available seats. This is good if you're using multiple computers and you may want to log out of another one that you did not close the software. If you're using an online session, it will tie up your session under your email address until you have closed the software. If that is the case, you can then come back into your portal management and remove that session by simply turning off the active option. And that's now much easier to manage your own licenses instead of needing to contact us directly for computer changes, anything of that nature. This gives you much more flexibility over your license directly. With the new portal, we've moved away from the old online file manager system. So your online portal will now allow you to upload files. You can create groups where you would be able to store files, and your storage file size is listed under your managed section for your license. By default, a professional will give you 250 megabytes, and a basic will give you 100 megabytes. So let's go ahead here and take a look at my group that I have. I've got Pyware High School. We have the landing page for the actual group here. It's going to show any files that we have uploaded. We can lock those or download those or remove them. Say we wanted to remove this here. File is successfully deleted. You'll have your account name that this group is a part of. You can choose to manage this group. You can get a code. This code will is allowed to be shared to any user, and that will allow the user to be added to this group. So we have two ways of adding members to this group, either manually adding them, similar to what you do in your accounts section, or you would be able to post this code on your bulletin board. The users then would be able to create a user on the Pyware portal. This could be the students or any staff members. They would choose the join group option here, and then we'll prompt them for the group code that we just received. And what that does is automatically adds them to the group. They become part of this total group members. And then they would be able to receive announcements or any notifications about the group. Part of this is you're able to send direct announcements to anybody inside of that group, and it will also send emails to them. So let's say, Happy New Year. And any person that is a part of this group will receive an email in regards to what that announcement is listed as. So John, myself, and Pyware Tutorial. You are also able to upload the files directly, whether it be 3D files, 3DZ files. You can also upload PDF files. Let's say 2020 Winter Show. Okay. You have file visibility. It's going to allow you to limit the file to be seen by certain members. So let's say I just wanted to upload it for myself. I can select this and it will only be seen by me. That's if I have made changes that I don't want to be dispersed quite yet. And you can choose authorized members, band director members, or all members. So let's just say all members for now. I'm going to choose my file. Let's take a look here on my desktop. Let's see. Upload my file. My file will upload. And we are now successful. Any user that is part of this group will now have received an email that a new file was uploaded because I've chosen all members. So that will indicate that there's a new file for them to view or download to be used for this marching season. You can also lock these files, and that will prevent anybody who is an authorized user from editing it without your permission. All right. We can create additional groups. There's no limit on that. You can, if you're a part of multiple accounts, you can choose where your group is created. So I'm going to do my Pyware tutorial. Create a group. So I now have a secondary group to upload files to. Now, the storage amount is actually shared only under the account. It is not independent of each of the groups. So both of these groups will be listed under my primary account that I chose here. And as you upload files, you'll show the updated available space. Once you've created an account and redeemed your key, you would be able to upgrade or add additional plugins, add additional user or additional licenses, as well as upgrade your account space at any point in time through this location. Once the order is processed, that is reflected immediately upon your account. And that's the nuts and bolts of the new Pyware Portal. We're really excited about the Pyware Portal. It's giving all of the users quite a bit more flexibility and control over their accounts. It's one of the bigger features for version 10. And as I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to be doing this weekly at least once a week. So if there's anything that you'd like to see discussed, please message us or email us, and we're happy to uh, do that in one of the upcoming Pyware Night Schools. Next week, we're going to talk about the Sketch tool and the Sketch library that are new to version 10 and new in version 10.0.3. All right, this has been exciting for the first night school. We'll talk to y'all next week. Reach out and talk to y'all later.